My name is Justin Perquera, and I will be representing the negative on the second negative. My opponents in the affirmative stand by the position that the federal minimum wage should be raised. However, workability-wise, that doesn't make sense. Yes, people will obtain a higher income, but the whole system does not function as intended. The end result would be the laying off of workers and the reduction of employment. For example, Alfredo Ortiz, the CEO of Job Creators Network, states that small business owners, the vast majority of whom would love to pay their employees more, do not generally make enough profits to afford the doubling of their labor costs. Yes, they can make cuts, but they can't necessarily make enough cuts to justify keeping on so many workers. In fact, the Congressional Budget Office estimated that President Obama's raising of the federal minimum wage to $10 an hour, once fully implemented, would reduce the total employment by about 500,000 workers nationwide. And disadvantage among the disadvantage claims, working the minimum wage wouldn't necessarily make sense. For example, raising the minimum wage reduces benefits. One of the benefits could be, for example, a paid vacation, reimbursement parking, or gym memberships. Some give out insurance, stuff like that. As businesses look to cut costs for minimum wage, worker benefits would probably be the first to go. That besides laying people off. The case against raising minimum wage is straightforward. A higher wage makes it more expensive for firms to hire workers. How big of an effect does this have on the job market? Economists debate this, but no one argues that increasing the minimum wage increases the number of unemployed workers who find jobs. In the end, the trade-off is clear. People who keep their jobs get more money, but those who lose their jobs or fail to get new ones suffer. They fall more below the poverty line, while fewer people gain as a result. It's basically, if the federal minimum wage is not changed, if it's all the same, then more people benefit. If it is raised, more people are laid off, therefore only a smaller group benefit, and the rest fall below the poverty line. Also, the minimum wage is meant to be a start, if you will. For example, William Shawn states that raising the minimum wage would reduce the desire for career advancement. Whereas a pay raise may boost a worker's morale, it could drive their self-betterment, their social outlook to want to improve, to get a better job, lower. That means less people will be more inclined to get educated, therefore lowering the, lowering the amount of educated people in this country, basically, therefore getting less jobs in the upper levels of employment. This would induce a sense of complacency, which would be bad for not only the upper division jobs, but the minimum wage jobs themselves, because they'll be less inclined to improve themselves in the lower jobs and work for stuff like raises or basically promotions due to their complacency. Thank you.
Professor, do we have a